Hey guys, today we're looking at the problem longest substring without repeating characters. And according to the problem statement, we are given a string S. And what we need to do is we need to figure out what is the longest substring within this string that does not have any duplicates. So if we look at this example, we can see that the longest substring here is ABC, and we don't need to return the substring itself, we just need to return the length here, which is 3. Similarly, if we look here, the longest substring without duplicates here is B, and for this third example, we can see that this substring PWK is invalid because the substring do need to be in order. So we cannot pick one unique here and then pick like the longest substring here. So they need to be in order. So again, for this case, we need to return A3. And then if the string is blank, we just return 0. All right, so let's look at some ways how we can brainstorm the solution for this problem. The most brute force way to solve this problem is to take each of the letters in the string and then compose a substring out of it. So it would be the combination of A, AB, ABC, and then ABCA. And at this point, you can see there's a duplicate, so this is no longer valid. And to do that, it would be nested for loops. So it would be one outer loop, and then one inner loop to iterate through all the other elements. And then another check to see if that new substring has a duplicate or not. So for example, ABCA is not a valid substring because it has a duplicate A. So to do this, it obviously will take a lot of computation power, and the time complexity for this would be O of n cubed, because we are iterating through the outer for loop, the inner for loop, and then to check with each of the substring if it has a duplicate or not. Okay, since this is a string-based problem where we need to select certain parts of the string, we can reduce this O of n cube complexity by trying to see if we can manage this substring using a two-pointer solution. So the way we can organize our thoughts is to have a left pointer that starts over here, and then have a right pointer that moves forward in this list. And anytime we see a duplicate, we need to basically move our window. So in this case, for example, the window is fine here, is fine up to here, is fine up to here, right? And then when we encounter this A, what we need to do is we need to take account of this length. So the case that we need to analyze is, okay, have I seen this? So that is to ensure if there's a duplicate, right? So if I haven't seen this, then I can take the length. So take the length. And the second case is, okay, it is a duplicate. So for this case A, it is a duplicate. And what I need to do is I need to slide the window. So I need to move this from here to here. So else slide the window. Okay, so let's start with the first character A. So the question we need to ask ourselves is, have I seen this? And we have not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a dictionary and put the position where we have seen this. So currently it is at 0. And while this is still at 0, we keep expanding the window by expanding the right pointer. So here in red is our left pointer, which is still at A, and the right pointer will go to B. And again at B, we need to ask ourselves, hey, have I seen this? And we have not, so we're going to put it in our dictionary and put it in the index where we have seen it. So this is at 1, right? And no problems here, so we can take this length, right? So we will update our longest, which is what we need to return, our longest substring here to 2, right? Because now our window is 2. And then our right pointer is at C, and still no problems here, so we can keep expanding, okay? And when it's at C, we have not seen this before. It is still a unique letter in this window, and we put it in our dictionary, and we update the longest to now 3. So everything is as expected so far as per our first condition. Hey, if I have not seen this, we have no problems. There's no duplicates. We're going to take the length and record it. Now we are at A. So at A, we have seen A before, right? So we are looking at this else condition now. So we have seen A. And what we need to do is we need to eliminate this A here and slide the window to account for this A, right? So we are going to basically tell the code, hey, I have seen this before. It is at position 0. And I am going to move it to position 1. So I'm going to add 1 to the position because now we're cutting it out of our sort of window, and we only want to look at 1A at a time. So currently our window needs to be this. So we are sliding the window this way if we have seen something. And what we do after is we update our position of A where we've seen it. So we want to say, hey, now the A is at 3. So if we encounter another A in the window, we're going to be like, okay, hey, this A is at 3, and if our left pointer is here or in the current window, then what we need to do is consider 1 after that. So again, we will take that 3 and we would slide the window forward. So that is the purpose of accounting everything in this dictionary. There is one last case that we need to consider. So imagine that there is an A here at position 8, and our left pointer is here at B, since it moved because it already saw B. So our left pointer here is at 7, and our last character in our string S is A, which is at position 8. Now what we need to do is we need to first check, as per our steps, is this in our dictionary? And we can see it is, okay? And we look here in our second case, but what we notice is that, hey, there is no A right now that is part of the window. So what we need to do for this case, and there could be other new alphabets here like A, Z, M, L, whatever, and if that is a longer substring, we do need to consider that. So we can see here that our left pointer is at 7. Our last position we saw A is at 3 here, and it is not currently part of the window, right? Because our window has moved to here. This is where the left is. So our left pointer, 7, does not include this A anymore. So even though it is at C, we can include this in our consideration here. And as I write the code, I think it will get more clear, but basically 7 does not meet this condition that it's less than equal to 3, right? And this is the way we're telling our code that, okay, even though we have seen this, it is at a position that is before we have considered as part of the window. So it is no longer, just because it's seen doesn't mean that it needs to be excluded. So in this case, we can start taking a new length and see if the length here is greater than our current longest. So as I write this code, the two cases here will become very clear. So in the else condition, when we were basically checking, hey, have we seen this? And if we have seen this, is it in the current window? And if it is, then we need to move this left pointer forward from the last position it was at. Else, if the left pointer is no longer part of the window, we can take our new max here of our length so that we get the updated value of this window. Awesome, so I'm back in Leetcode and I've already set up my variable scene here, which is the dictionary where we're going to put the index of where we've last seen the character. And then I have initialized my left and right pointer to 0 because both of them will start here. And then the right will increment further. So that is the further pointer, and then I have set the longest to 0, and we will keep updating the longest as we slide our window and find substrings. So with this, I'm going to first check if I have not seen this. So if I have not seen this in the dictionary, then we have no problems. We can take our longest substring and update the longest. So I will say, let me put this in a loop. So right is the furthest one. So while right is less than equal to the length of the string. Actually, it should be less than, not equal to, because it's starting at 0. So len s. We will increment right. So right is 1. And we are also going to, at the end, return longest. So I will put that here so I don't forget. All right. So now that we have the core set up, the first thing I will do is, okay, if I have not seen this letter in the scene, then no problem. Let me update the longest. So while I'm here, while we're looking at the right character, the further character, I will create a separate variable for this. So I can say right car equals s at the index of right. So if right car is not in scene, all right, then we update the longest. So longest equals max of the previous longest, and the difference between our right pointer minus the left pointer plus 1. And we're adding 1 here because we started our index at 0. So for example, if we're looking at these 3 elements, BCA, we do not want 3 minus 1 to return 2 because we want to include 3 elements here. So that's why it's right minus left plus 1. So this is how we're updating our longest. So this is the first case. Okay, if I have not seen this, then I can take the length. Okay, great. So next is what we need to do is in the else condition, we need to check, okay, this means the character exists in the window. Now we need to check if it exists in the current window. So to do that, we are going to check if our left pointer is less than equal to the last place we saw it in the window, and we're going to access that spot in our map. So for example, in this case, we saw A at 3 last, right? So we are going to say scene at the index of the right character where we have seen it. Okay, so this is the case. If this is true, so if this is true, then we need to move our windows. So we will do that by taking our left. So left is going to be equal to where we saw that last, plus 1. Because again, we're moving it forward here, right? So for example, A here, we saw this at 3, and we saw this last at 0, and this was still in our current window, so now we need to exclude this 0. So we're going to move A to 0 plus 1, so last seen plus 1. So that's how we're getting that next index to move the left pointer forward. Else, what we need to do is to take the longest again, because if we have seen that, if that character is in the dictionary, for example, this last case, A, and the window is over here, that does not include the A, because last time we saw A was 3, right? So if the left index, which is currently here at 8 is not less than equal to 3. So this tells us that, hey, this is not a problem, even though it is in the dictionary, because we have already moved our left pointer forward, so it doesn't include that spot. So in this case, we update the longest again. And then what we do is after each iteration, we put that character in our map with the updated index of where it belongs. So this is where when we first saw A at 0, and then next time we see it at 3, we need to account for the last time we saw it. So for this, I'm going to add that index. So seen at the index of right car equals, this is going to be right. So we are updating the index with the last position we have seen that element. Yes, this makes sense. Okay, I'll give this a run. Okay, accepted. And I will submit. Awesome, success!